Does it require you to accept the world, or do we reject the world here in order to be a rebel? Right? Can we say we're okay with some things? We're not okay with some things. What does that look like? Are we going to be accepting of others, or are we just doing an outright rejection of everything?
I mean, I would say the definition of a rebel or rebellion is rejecting everything. Hence why, in the stories, the Star Wars of the world, the Hunger Games of the world, and those are extreme examples, but they're also easy to visualize for people, which is why we keep bringing them up, because our world right now doesn't look like that, and hopefully never does. But
knock on wood.
Correct.
Yeah.
But the definition of a rebel is being against whatever it is. Yep. So it's not that you're going to only take out a part of the people that are, oppressing you, or, it's not like in the Hunger Games, they only took out the soldiers that were fighting them. No, they went after the government. They went after the Capitol,
Yep.
And things like that. So I would say that, yes, it would require you to reject everything, and quite honestly, in all the points that we just mentioned throughout this, this last 45 minutes or so, in a way, it is rejecting everything. We're sitting here saying, get yourself healthy, to whereas they say, take our medicine. They say, believe in worldly things, whatever that is, fall into worldly things. We're saying, believe in Jesus Christ. That's rebellious.
There you go. There you go.
They're saying, rely on the government for your paycheck and pay us a lot of your paycheck throughout the year. We're saying, go get rich, make money, gain financial freedom, work towards that for you, for your family. Imagine the things you can do with that. It's not just be rich so you can have cool things. That's a part of it, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We have what's that called? Cars, houses, cool stuff.
You're talking about assets.
No, what's the word? Material. Thank you.
Material things.
Material goals. We have those, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But imagine the good you can do being financially free. Again, for you, for your family, and for others. Mm-hmm. But they're saying, no, rely on us. We got you. We got your paycheck. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to work. We'll just pay you anyway. That's not good.
Yeah, UBI, a little universal basic income there.
Well, that or just unemployment checks. It's very easy to claim unemployment.
Especially during COVID.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I'm not going to sit here and say, I didn't do that, because I was on that. Where I was working, they took care of that for us, which at the time was awesome by them. They did a lot of work for us that we didn't have to. But then as soon as we were able to get back to work, as a matter of fact, before we were actually able to work, I was working again. Mm-hmm. So I didn't just rely on that forever. Anyway, not the point here. So they're saying to do all these things. We're saying to do the opposite. There's not really much that we're agreeing with the current society. Now, hopefully in 11 days and for the next 4 years after that, hopefully some of the stuff we're saying to do becomes the norm. And then you're not rebellious. Mm-hmm. But the country is flourishing. Families and people are flourishing. Businesses are flourishing. Individuals are flourishing. Like cities, states, all flourishing. Like, why is that such a bad thing to want? I don't understand that. Mm-hmm. And that's a whole nother, that could be a whole nother breaking news topic. But I would say that, yes, it is rejecting everything.
Yeah. I mean, my first thought was you were talking about believing in Jesus Christ. I mean, we're 3 Christians on this podcast. Jesus calls us to reject the world. Mm. So,
and seek him, seek heaven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that pretty much answers the question, is like, by following Jesus and also seeking Jesus and the kingdom of heaven, that's rebellious.
Yeah.
That's full blown the perfect example of a rejection of the world.
Yeah.
Because, and also all the things you mentioned fall into that category.
Mm-hmm.
Financial freedom, 100% is something Christians are called to do, because we are called, men in particular in the Bible, are called to toil, to work. That is a big thing we're told to do. Mm-hmm. We're not told to sit at home and collect checks from the government.
Right.
We're productive members of society. We take care of our temple, our body. Mm-hmm. That's another factor as well. We take care and honor our wives in the case of us men. We honor our children and protect them and provide for them. Mm-hmm. That is also a biblical concept that would be considered rebellious nowadays.
Sure.
So all of these things fall under that umbrella because we are called to reject the world as Christians,
Right.
which is